Okay, so we're back.
Care not to raise the alarm.
We're finally back with the voiceovers. Fail here. Okay, so let me just explain a
I've
few
got a clear
things.
shot.
So yesterday, I finished recording the video, and then I tried to
I need to take care
do
not
a
to raise the
voiceover,
alarm.
but it kept lagging out and it wouldn't work.
Let's have a word.
And so I kept trying to do it. I realized it was broken. Then today, yesterday I couldn't do the voiceover because I didn't know what was wrong. Today, the recording wasn't working, so I thought, my videos are now screwed. So I was a little scared about that. So, uh, I turned off the computer because I thought maybe that would work. It did, and it worked for the voiceover too. So, that is amazing. And also, I
I need
also
to
forgot
take
to
care not
mention
to raise the alarm.
that tomorrow, well, no, what am I saying? To Well, I'm gonna mention it in the videos tomorrow anyway. So, during this week, we reached our 400th video. So even though we have a small amount of channel views, we still have a lot of other views. So yeah, this was a pretty hard mission. So, in this point, we're going to go up against Charles Lee and Thomas Hickey. Well, Thomas Hickey mostly. But yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit hard, but we can do it. Okay, so let's do this.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Okay, so now we're going to find Thomas Hickey, and we got 2 out of 2 on this. Like, we got the full thing. So this was, at first I thought this was gonna be hard because there are a lot of guards. But it was actually pretty easy. You had to limit the prison guard deaths. It can only be 2 prison guard deaths at a time. And I was screwed here. They actually tried to spot me. Then I finally did that because they were just below, and then they were all up there. But okay. So here's a good cutscene for you guys. Let's do this.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. Ah, What's done is done.
Okay, so, um, we basically completed the mission. Now it's going to be one of the biggest, things to do right now. So, they're going to try and kill George Washington, and we gotta try and stop it.
Up! Up with you! I said get up!
It should be pretty simple, hopefully.
What?
So apparently we're going to court now, but we're also leaving the jail, so that's pretty good at least.
Bye now!
Bye! I love you! So I think that was Connor whistling, I'm not sure. But you know. So I really like this mission because you get that, besides just all the old colonial stuff, you actually get to go into jail and experience stuff that goes on there. So yeah. Alright. Okay, so it doesn't, I don't know if we're like going, I think we are going to court, but not sure where court would be. I thought it would be in the jail, like somewhere around it. Apparently we're not going.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya? I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough. Keep moving.
Okay, so we're not going to court, apparently. So if you remember, it was in Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was the first one. They did this little hanging thing where they would hang people who did wrong in their doing, and apparently that's what they do in these times. So that's what we're doing now, apparently. So we're gonna get hung by Charles Lee, and it's going to suck, 'cause I hate Charles Lee. Like, William Haytham, Thomas Hickey, and Charles Lee are the people who play the biggest role in the game. So yeah, let's hope we don't die. Well, look who's here.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Forget about me. You need to stop Hickey. He's...
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you.
I went through his gun.
Little else.
Alright.
Brothers, sisters, fellow patriots. Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much-beloved general. Indeed, what darkness or madness moved him, none can say, and he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence.
Okay, so now we're looking through
If
a
the man
mask.
will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone,
So we can
what
kind of
other
see,
option do we have but
like,
this?
all that stuff
He sought to send us into the arms of
going on.
the
If you
enemy,
didn't notice in the background when we
and
were
thus we
walking,
are
you could
compelled
see
by
people, like,
justice
up on there. And
to
those were
send him from
people
this world.
brotherhood.
May God
cool.
have mercy on your soul.
Alright, here we go.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
We got our tomahawk. Let's do this. This was kind of weird. So, there's Hickey right there. It's telling me to go kill him. And then, of course, this happened. I did not understand this. That's Hickey right there. Oh, look what happened. I got desynchronized. It said ally dead. How is Thomas Hickey an ally? I don't get that. I never will. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah!
This is not what I came to America.
Easy kill. Ching! Alright.
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham, they has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future, too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none. They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
Oh no. Okay, we're screwed. We're definitely screwed here.
I said, lower your goddamn guns. This man's a hero. Oh, the general can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle.
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Huh. Okay. So, now our plan is to, I guess, go to Washington and tell him about this stuff. But I don't know.
It's quite impressive what we've accomplished.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you.
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
Okay, so let's go in. This is the end of Independence Day.
We must now all hang together.
Declaration of
Yes.
Independence.
We must indeed all hang together. Or most assuredly, we shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
Alright, so we finally completed sequence 8. So, I think we go up to 13 or 12. So, it's gonna be fun. Interesting, too. Alright. There's like a cutscene right after this. So, yeah, it's a preview for the next episode. I'll see you guys later.
Everything all right?
Sean has located a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Where to?
Brazil.
You there, Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.